Well, I've said this before, but a day in the market is a lot like a day out on the tennis courts. You start with a little bit of a warm-up, then you get ready to bring it. Remind yourself that bravery is not the absence of fear, the willingness to keep going in the face of tremendous fear. As a fierce competitor, I know the most important thing each day is to be focused, like a laser. I'm always at peak performance at the beginning of my trading day and the beginning of a match. It's the first hour when I perform the best. Whenever I start the match and the day, I know I'm coming in and I'm going to leave here today either as a hero or a zero. During a tennis match, I'm the strongest at the beginning. It's when I score the most points. As a trader, the beginning of the day is when I make the biggest trades, have the biggest winners. After the first 2 hours, I start to fade, and I fade fast. I lose focus. I've been called one of the fastest faders of my generation. I have a very short attention span. But when I'm having a good day, everything connects. I'm in the zone, and that's when I put the pedal to the metal. It's when I get aggressive. As a trader, I push hard when I'm having a good day. That's when I make upwards of $10,000 in a single morning. That's enough money to pay for a year's supply of seltzer water. Each morning is a mini sprint in a long race that is your career as a trader. It's an opportunity to score points and lock up your gains. Now, it's easy to celebrate and get excited when you're doing well, and that's okay. It's also okay when you're up a bunch to take a little risk, do something you might not ordinarily do. After all, you've got the cushion. You don't want to get overconfident. Getting overconfident means you get complacent. Getting complacent means you make mistakes. Catastrophic mistakes. In trading, when I've already got a big lead and I start taking 20 or 30,000 share positions, I know I'm getting complacent. You should never give a trade the opportunity to ruin your day after you've taken the lead. Once you've taken the lead, whether it's in a match or in a trading day, your job is to hold the lead. Don't give it back. You can score a few more easy points, then go for it. You've got a bit of a cushion to be aggressive, but you must be aggressive in moderation. If I'm in the first 30 minutes of a match or a trading day and I haven't hit my daily goal, there's a good chance it's not going to happen today. Tennis and trading are both careers of statistics. And statistically speaking, if I haven't hit my daily goal in the first 30 minutes, I have a less than 50% chance of hitting it today. Every now and then you come out of the starting gates, you fall right on your face. It's happened to the best of us. So whether you're in the first 30 minutes and you're at a draw, or you've fallen into the red, you have to have the sense of self-awareness to recognize the type of day you're having as early as possible. And you need to go into the defensive mode quicker than a raccoon at the beginning of hunting season. On my worst days, I approach my max loss in the first few minutes of trading. I can either do the right thing, which is to tell my opponent that I've got a tummy ache and I need to leave the match, or I can let myself fall into the downward spiral. You got overconfident and you lost your lead. Maybe you never even had one. In tennis, you've fallen behind, and in trading, you've either gone from being green to being red, or simply to being red. Now you're desperate. You're losing your focus, grasping at straws, and trying to regain control. You start swinging for the fences, making more mistakes, and falling deeper and deeper into the hole. Before long, you've hit rock bottom. You've taken off your shoes, and you're walking around asking yourself, why am I only wearing one sock? The second road to take is one of defense. You hold your gains. When you realize the odds of winning this game aren't looking good, You can either throw it all away, or you can try to finish the match and finish the day with even just a moderate amount of respect for yourself. This is where we tread water, evaluate the day, and adapt as needed. Is there resistance against every trade I take? If there is, this is when I slow down the game a little bit with a forehand slice and a little bit of backspin. I want to finish the day with honor. I'll shake hands with my competitor and live to play another day. Every match and every trading day is a test of your skills to maintain emotional composure. Sometimes I'll choose to be aggressive, other times I'll go on the defense. But confident in my skills, I know I have a good chance of taking the lead in the first 30 minutes. Once I have the lead, I'm in control, and all I need to do is maintain control. My final words of wisdom, having recently left trader rehab after a particularly nasty downward spiral, is that I've learned, even more important than forcing trades and closing the day green, is closing the day with respect. You set a trading plan and you trade the plan. I want my struggles to be a lesson that you can learn from. The biggest lesson I learned is to cut your losses, scale back on your losers, and scale up on your winners. I'll see you on the courts.